Hello all, SleeplessRonin here with a book review. Yeah, a book review. I just devoured a short novella in one sitting, and I feel like I have the need to talk about it. It was damn good. Left me wanting more, much more. Oh, would you like to know the name of the novella? Fine. Breach of Peace by Daniel Greene. He's a booktuber, that's how I heard about this book. He wrote it, and since I watch his channel for fantasy books and stuff, well, one thing led to another, and I got rid of the book. He's like one of the very few people who review books who I'm implicitly trust. His tastes seem to be very much in parallel with mine. Speaking of YouTube, if you enjoy my videos, even these strange one-offs, please subscribe to my channel and hit that like button. Anyway, I devoured Breach of Peace in like an hour and a half, 2 hours tops. It's only 134 pages long, and the pages are not huge, so I don't think my pace was blistering. The audiobook read by the awesome Michael Kramer and Kate Redding is only around 3 hours long, so take that, as a good pace. This book, this novella, does not need to be long. This story is going to grab you by the throat from the very first page to the very last. There is a lot to unpack in this short novella, and it ends leaving you wanting to know more. A lot more. This is the perfect teaser for his upcoming novels. Well, technically this is the first third of the teaser, because there's going to be two more novellas before we get to the real novels, or novel, I'm not 100% sure on that. Which is really good, because this is the start of it. This is the world building beginning, and there's a hell of a world being built here. This is not really heavy world building, but it's really strong world building. We're never given a lot of information outright. There are no massive info dumps or exposition splats that we have to deal with, which, thank you very much. I'd rather figure stuff out on my own, and which is exactly how this is done. This is completely left up to the reader to piece things together, and I love that. I love figuring out the stuff that goes on behind the scenes. But I've got to warn you, this book is not going to pull its punches either. When I said the book grabs you by the throat from the very first sentence, I was not kidding. The first 30 some odd words, the first sentence, are going to hit you like a brick upside the head, and they're going to set the set the grim dark tone of this book. And the pace is not going to slow down from that first page. The short stories are going to unfold so well, and it's so well paced that you're just going to keep reading and reading and reading until the very end. That's what I did. I'd sit down and I'd go through half the book or a quarter of the book and put a bookmark in and be done. No. I read this from cover to cover in one sitting. That's how amazingly good it was. So, if a grim, dark detective story with a bit of fantasy set in a roughly Victorian-esque world sounds like something you would enjoy, I highly, highly recommend this book. No, seriously, go get this book. That's all I've got to say. I'm not going to spoil anything more than what I've said here. Go read this book. This is SleeplessRonin saying, please like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Sayonara.